So I've been sitting here for like an hour literally just waiting to make today's video, and I just keep fucking putting it off because I've literally been looking at this fucking pizza menu for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what to get. And I don't know why I'm putting this in the video, but just thought I'd tell you guys. So today's video is about a kid that I know, and we're gonna give this kid a name. We're gonna call him Little Timmy. Now Timmy was, I don't like using this word to describe people, but Timmy was a fucking idiot, okay? I'm not gonna lie, Timmy was kind of stupid. And I'm not saying he's dumb as in like he can't do his homework after school, or he can't focus in class. I'm talking dumb like he would just get himself into the most insane, unreal situations, and it would just mindfuck us all. Like, we just never knew how he was dumb enough to get into these situations. And today's video is about one of those, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like if you do, and let's get into it. So right after the summer ended, I was hanging out with a good friend of mine, and sure enough, his little brother was Timmy. That is Little Timmy. It's his little brother. Now, he's not like a little kid. He's like 14, maybe 15 now. But I'm not gonna lie, me and my friend were kind of psyched that he had school now, so every time I would go over there, we would just kind of like chill, and he wouldn't be around because he had to stay after school and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, we were kind of enjoying the time that we had without him because he was that kind of kid where if I was hanging out with my friend, he had to be there, and that wasn't a fucking problem. Like, we actually didn't mind him, but it was kind of nice to have like a little bit of a break from him, right? So we're hanging out, he comes home from school, and it's me, Timmy, and my friend watching TV, right? And my friend goes, yo, dude, you want to stay the night tonight? And I was like, you know what, man? Sure, I'll fucking stay the night. I'll just go home tomorrow, because we live pretty close to each other. So I'm sitting on the couch, calling my mom, telling her that I'm staying the night. And I get done with that, and this fucking kid is sitting there just literally staring at me with this weird fucking look. And I looked back at him, I was like, Timmy, why are you fucking staring at me like that, man? You're looking really, really weird right now. He goes, you still have to call your mom to tell her that you're staying the night at someone's house? And I was like, dude, Timmy, it's not even about that, man. I'm just calling my mom to let her know that I'm not coming home tonight so that she doesn't fucking freak out. Because she's that kind of lady. She's like, oh, my son's not home. Oh, no, my fucking son's dead. Like, oh, shit. Okay, my mom isn't like that at all. She just kind of worries sometimes. So I told her that I was staying at my friend's house, and he's just fucking mocking me for it. Because he was that type of kid to just fuck with everyone. So I kind of made fun of him back, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of roasted him because he's done some stupid shit. There was one time where he got caught stealing from the mall. And hey man, we all make stupid fucking decisions, but Timmy made stupid decisions that were like easy to avoid. For example, he did the littlest shit. He wouldn't ever have his fucking phone on. No joke, he had an iPhone 4, and he would literally always turn it off. Even if it was fully charged, it'd be at fucking 99%, and he would shut it off. No reason for it either. Whenever we would ask him, like, dude, we needed to fucking contact you. We didn't know if you were lost. We didn't know if you were fucking sleeping at home, dude. Like, we had no idea where you were. And he'd just be like, oh, I forgot to turn it back on. My bad, guys. And we were just like, fucking Timmy, man. Now, remember what I just told you because this is literally what he's known for. Later in the night, one of Little Timmy's friends come over. Little Timmy part 2, right? Timmy number 2 comes over, right? Him and his friend hanging out. They're playing some Xbox, doing their thing. And they say, hey, Mom, I'm going to go for a walk. That's what he said to my friend's mom. And she was like, okay, just make sure you have your phone on you. Make sure you have your key. It's kind of getting late. They go out. 3 fucking hours go by. 3 fucking hours. Not 20 minutes, not a fucking hour, but no, 3. Now, me and my friend weren't really freaking out about this because he would literally always say, oh, I'm going for a walk. I'll be back in a little bit. And he'll just go out and fucking go to Tim Hortons and get donuts and then go to Dunkin' Donuts and get donuts from there because he didn't like the ones at Tim Hortons. Then he'd go to fucking Starbucks and get coffee. And then he would come home like 7 hours later, right? Okay, I'm just joking. I don't fucking know if he did all that. I mean, he just used to come back really, really late. Yeah. So after this time went by, my friend's mom's like, all right, I'm about to go to bed. Is he home yet? And sure enough, we're like, nope, he's out. And she's like, if he's not home in 20 minutes, call me. And we're like, okay, sounds good. So she goes to bed. We're just chilling there watching TV. Sure enough, like a good 45 minutes go by, and we're like, okay, we gotta go fucking look for this kid. So my friend gets up and starts putting his jacket on, and I was like, dude, just try calling him first. Like, maybe we don't even have to go out. So my friend gets his phone out, and we call him. You guys guess what happened? Can you guess what happened? He had his fucking phone on, but it rang, and he didn't answer. He just didn't feel like fucking answering. So we were like, okay, shit. Now we have to go look for him. So we get our fucking skateboards, we get our jackets, and we go fucking looking for this kid, right? We're just on the search for Timmy. We're like, okay, where the fuck is this kid? So we checked, like, literally every possible restaurant this kid could be at, every possible, like, donut place, anywhere that would sell shit that's, like, I don't know, appealing to fucking 14-year-old kids. So we checked every place. Didn't turn up. Nowhere to be fucking found. We called his friend. His friend's phone's off. We're like, great. So he doesn't have his phone on. But for once, Timmy has his phone on. But it's fucking no reply. He just didn't answer. So we're like, great. What do we do now? We start skating around fucking streets. Random streets. Just seeing if he's walking down them. That's like another hour of our time just going through streets. Couldn't fucking find him. And it gets to the point where everything's starting to fucking close, right? So we're freaking out. We're thinking Little Timmy and his fucking friend got kidnapped. I'm like, all right, well, let's try one last fucking place, okay? We have one place left. 30 minutes till they close. We go to the fucking mall, okay? We go into the mall. And at this point, we're literally running through each store just looking for fucking Timmy. Could not find him anywhere. And we're like, dude, where could this kid possibly be? So we're going through all the fucking mall. My friend and me split up at one point, and we literally lost each other just looking for this kid. And the worst part was we would find kids that would look like Timmy or his friend, and we'd be like, yes, we found him. And we'd go closer and realize that it's not fucking him. So the mall's literally about to close at this point. We're like, okay, we need to fucking get out of here. We need to look somewhere else. So we leave the mall. And we're going around. It gets to the point where we're literally calling people that we know that might have seen him at the mall or like might have seen him at a store. And sure enough, no one saw him. So we're like, great, we're gonna have to go home, tell this kid's mom. We're gonna have to tell Timmy's mom that he's lost, and then literally take all the blame because we didn't look for him earlier. And yeah, it was gonna suck. So we're like, great, this kid might have just gotten kidnapped. It's over. So we get back to my friend's house, walk through the front door, and his mom is literally sitting on the couch watching TV. And we're like, oh shit. And she's like, oh, you guys find him? We're like, no, he's lost. We can't find him. And she starts freaking the fuck out. She's like, oh my god, call his friend's mom, call this person. And we're like, okay, maybe he's in the house somewhere. Maybe he came home, we just didn't fucking see him. And she's like, there's no way he got home. So I go upstairs and I check his room just to be safe. Of course the fucker is not there. He's just nowhere to be fucking found, dude. He like literally vanished into thin air. Like there's no way he was even on Earth anymore at this point. So we're like, okay, we're literally gonna have to fucking call this kid's mom. Not Timmy's mom, Timmy's friend's mom. Just to see if, maybe they went to his house or something to spend the night. So, we called. Sure enough, they're nowhere to be found. So now we have two freaking out mothers. We have two on our hands, okay, guys? We're not at one crazy mom, we're at two. So crazy mom number 2 fucking rushes over to crazy mom number 1's house where Timmy lives, and we're in the living room just like fucking coming up with a plan of whether or not we should like take our cars and go search for this kid one more time, or like just literally give up and call the fucking cops. So my friend's mom's just like, you know what, let's take our cars, we'll split up, we'll like search the roads. Since we have headlights, it might be a little bit easier to spot him if he's walking. And we're like, alright, you know what, that's a good idea, let's fucking do it. So me and my friend and his mom and the other mom are like splitting up and driving all over different fucking streets, searching for little Timmy and his friend. And can you guys guess what happened? We didn't fucking find this kid. We literally thought he got kidnapped. We were like, dude, this kid is fucking gone. So after like 30-45 minutes of driving around, we're like, okay, we need to fucking like get home and file a fucking report because this kid clearly is missing. So we rush back home, sit back down in my friend's living room, and my friend's mom and the other mom are like, they're calling the police and they're explaining what's going on. And me and my friend kind of realized, we're like, dude, shit, like Timmy's actually fucking missing. Like this is serious. So we're sitting there waiting for the cops to come. And this kid's mom tells us, like, all right, just go outside and just start calling any of his friends that you know or any of your friends. And we're like, okay, we already tried that, but we'll try even more. So we step outside of the back porch. My friend takes out his phone and we're sitting there just calling person after fucking person on speakerphone, just like screaming into the phone, like, oh my god, this kid's missing. Do you know where he is? And all of our friends, of course, were like, no, we didn't see him. But we found one fucking kid. One kid that was Timmy's age and was friends with him. And he says over the phone, he's like, yeah, I think I saw him earlier at the mall. And we're like, are you sure it was him? Because there's kids that look like him. He's kind of got that face that, you just kind of like see a lot. I don't fucking know where I was going with this, but the kid's like, yeah, I think it was actually him. And we're like, okay, maybe he's safe. Maybe he just went to the fucking mall, then he went to someone else's house, and he's not dead. He didn't get kidnapped. Maybe he's just out right now. So we run back inside, and we're like, hey, we think he's safe. He was at the mall apparently like a little while ago, and this kid's mom's like, are you sure it was him? And we were like, yeah, he sounded pretty confident, and the officer's like, all right, we're gonna go look there. We're gonna look all around the block. So we're like, okay, cool. Timmy is fucking alive. He's cool. We're good. And they go looking for him. They literally can't find shit. Like, the mall was closed, so he wasn't fucking there. Everywhere around the mall, there was nowhere to be fucking found. No little Timmy was to be found, dude. And we just gave up hope again. So it gets to the point where we're like, okay, we're just gonna have to go back outside and just start calling people, like more and more people, just to see if we could find somebody that might have saw him somewhere else. So we go outside and we're literally calling random fucking people. So while standing out there was fucking bugs and like the weather was just kind of getting shitty. So we're like, all right, dude, this sucks. Like there's bugs. So we decided to go over to the trampoline that had like an enclosed like net thing. And we go over to the trampoline, and on the trampoline, there is 2 fucking kids laying on the trampoline. I'm sure you can guess who one of them was, and they have blankets over them, and they're fucking sleeping. They're like dead asleep. And my friend like screams. He's like, Timmy! And he fucking wakes up. He's like, what? He's like, the fucking cops are here looking for you, dude. Like, where have you been? And he's like, oh, I was at the mall, and then I came back home. We're like, dude, the fucking cops are here. Like, you need to go inside right fucking now. And he opens the door to go inside, and his mom's like screaming and running at him and hugging him and just like kissing him. And it was really just kind of beautiful. But at the same time, we're like, Timmy, you're so fucking stupid, dude. The best part was the cop wasn't even amused. He was like, okay, so you're fine? And Timmy's just like, yeah, I went to the mall and I came back home. And he's like, you didn't like call your mom to tell her you were on your way home or that you were at the mall in the first place? Like, you had a lot of people worried about you, man. And he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, officer. And he was like freaking out because, the cops intimidated him. And yeah, fucking Timmy was fine. Didn't die. Didn't get kidnapped. He literally just came back from the mall and went right around the house and just got on the trampoline and fell asleep with his friend, and that was fucking it. Didn't return our calls, didn't bother telling us where he was, but whatever. Timmy's fucking fine. He's kind of an idiot, but he's still fine. Everyone went home, literally everyone, and everything was cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's story. It's definitely a pretty crazy one. Leave a like if you did enjoy. And yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.